What is the most satisfying time a Karen got what she deserved? My landlord, Patricia, thought she owned the entire world. This woman charged me $800 for a studio apartment with a broken heater and called it luxury housing. She drove a white BMW with a license plate that said Blessed One and wore those chunky gold necklaces that scream midlife crisis. Patricia had this habit of showing up at my apartment unannounced to inspect things. She would walk around taking photos of my dishes in the sink and leave passive-aggressive notes about keeping the place pristine. I worked 2 jobs to afford her overpriced shoebox, and she treated me like I was living there for free. One Thursday night, I went to Murphy's Pub downtown with my coworker, Jake. The place was packed because they had dollar drafts until midnight. We grabbed a table near the bar and ordered wings. 20 minutes later, Patricia walks in wearing a leopard print dress that was 3 sizes too small. She was already drunk and loud. Patricia started yelling at the bartender because they ran out of white wine. She demanded to speak to the manager about their poor inventory management. The bartender was this college kid named Marcus, who looked terrified. Patricia grabbed her phone and started recording him while screaming about customer service standards. She threatened to leave bad reviews everywhere and ruin his career. Marcus was shaking while she berated him for 5 straight minutes. The whole bar went quiet, watching this train wreck. Then Patricia noticed me sitting there. She marched over and started lecturing me about being out at bars when I should be saving money for rent. She said tenants like me were the reason housing costs were so high. Patricia was slurring her words and pointing her finger in my face. Jake tried to calm her down, but she told him to mind his own business. That's when Patricia made her fatal mistake. She grabbed my beer and threw it at the wall behind our table. Glass shattered everywhere and beer splashed on 3 other customers. The entire bar erupted in chaos. 2 guys had beer all over their shirts and started shouting. A girl got glass in her hair and was crying. The manager came running out and demanded to know what happened. Everyone pointed at Patricia. The manager called the police immediately. Patricia tried to play victim and claimed I provoked her. She pulled out her phone to call her lawyer, but she was too drunk to dial correctly. When the cops arrived, they talked to witnesses first. 15 people saw her throw the beer, including Marcus, who had security camera footage. Patricia got arrested for disorderly conduct and property damage. The officer put handcuffs on her right there in front of everyone. She was screaming about her rights and demanding special treatment. They dragged her out while she yelled threats about lawsuits. The manager comped everyone's food and apologized repeatedly. 2 days later, Patricia tried to evict me for damaging her reputation. I contacted a tenant rights organization and they laughed when I explained the situation. Turns out Patricia had been violating housing codes for years with her surprise inspections. The city hit her with massive fines and forced her to fix every apartment in the building. She had to sell the property within 6 months to pay the penalties. I got 3 months free rent and a formal apology letter. Patricia never bothered me again after that night at Murphy's.